Minor League Baseball is next. Alrighty, good morning everybody and welcome to Minor League Baseball the show. Today is our first game with the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your San Antonio Missions. Well, today's a early game and hope you guys are ready for the fun-filled stuff that we have for you today. And most likely we are just so excited that you guys are just tuning in. So anyway, let's get started. Well, today we are excited that all of y'all are here. And we're ready to have a good day today. It's May, 11 a.m. Clear skies. And we are good to go. Alrighty, get out your scorecards. We'll get starting lineups underway. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off and playing left field, Nathan Hardin at left. Batting second is the second baseman, Samuel Adorno at second. Alexis Barrera will be batting third for Corpus Christi. Barrera at first. The designated hitter, A.J. Reed, will bat fourth for the Hook lineup. Reed, the DH. Nori Matthews will bat fifth for the Hooks. Matthews at right. Jack Lane will be batting sixth for Corpus Christi. Lane at third. Batting seventh is the catcher, Stefan Franco. Franco catching. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Ben Espinoza. Espinoza as center. Batting ninth is the shortstop, Alfred Falvey. He rounds out the batting order for Corpus Christi. Hardin, Adorno, Barrera will be your first lead on three. Reed, Matthews, Lane will be your middle three. Franco, Espinoza, and Falvey round out the batting order for the Corpus Christi Hooks. And on the mound for Corpus Christi, Harvey Vasquino. Vasquino, today's Hooks pitcher. And here is the starting lineup for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in left field, Colby Trojazowski. Trojazowski at left. Ryan Benjamin will be the shortstop. He'll bat second for the Missions. Benjamin, yeah, short. Batting third is the first baseman, Lester Canales. Canales at first. Batting fourth is the center fielder, Willis Robertson. Robertson as center. Batting fifth is second baseman, C. Abercrombie. Abercrombie as second. Batting sixth is the catcher, Adrian Cortez. Cortez catching. Batting seventh is the third baseman, Miguel Miranda. Miranda at third. Batting eighth is the right fielder, Lee Tan. Tan at right. Batting ninth is the designated hitter, Chad Henderson. He rounds out the batting order for the San Antonio Missions. Trojazowski, Benjamin, and Canales will be your first lead on three. Robinson, Abercrombie, and Cortez will be your middle three. Miranda, Tan, and Henderson round out the batting order for the San Antonio Missions. And on the mound is Greg Braxton. Braxton, today's San Antonio's pitcher. Here's your starting lineups.
welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 51 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now in the box, Nathan Harden. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Tan is going to get there. 1 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Now at the plate, Samuel Adorno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Benjamin over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Alexis Barrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs. He's smelling ribbies right now.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Harvey Vizcaíno, the Panamanian-born lefty, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Colby Trojanowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Colby Trojanowski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Lane has it. And there's one down now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Standing in, Ryan Benjamin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Willis Robinson.
Coming to the plate now, Willis Robinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jack Lane, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tan is there. 2 down.
Batting eighth, center fielder.
Stepping in, Ben Espinoza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. high in the air into shallow left center. Trojanowski coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Adrian Cortez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over the first. And he checks all the boxes.
Digging in now, Lee Tan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Espinoza is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Striding into the box, Alfred Falvey, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trojanowski arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another chance, Nathan Harden. He flew out in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped him up. Canales moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Samuel Adorno. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. At the plate, Chad Henderson.
Leading off for the mission, designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Colby Trojanowski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Adorno ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Benjamin. Now here it comes. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Missions lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, A.J. Reed. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Tan is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Maury
Into the box now, Maury Matthews. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robinson ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping in, Jack Lane.
Jack Lane.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lester Canales. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Lester Canales.
Here it comes. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Willis Robinson, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in, Cedric Abercrombie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Adrian Cortez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Matthews is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Miguel Miranda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. To his left, Adorno. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. Franco stands at second with no outs. Fouled away. Straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, 10. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nathan Harden. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Canales has a play, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Lee Tan.
Right fielder, Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Adorno ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chad Henderson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Colby Trojanowski. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Benjamin. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Leading off the inning, Samuel Adorno, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready once again, Alexis Barrera.
Alexis Barrera.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line softly out toward left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in once again, A.J. Reed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Barrera ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score. It's a 2-2 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch inside, the throw behind the runner to second. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ready for another shot now. Ben Espinoza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Riding in once again, Alfred Falvey. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pop high in the air. Canale will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-2. Leading off the inning, Lester Canale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Harden arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willis Robinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Harden sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. digging in and looking for more, Cedric Abercrombie. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Adrian Cortez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
In now, Miguel Miranda, as he rips it on the ground to second. Adorno ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. All even now at 4 apiece. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nathan Harden.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard toward the right side. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So stepping in, Samuel Adorno from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Roll, he's been sick.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Trojanowski is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. So striding forward now, Maury Matthews. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Barrera, the runner at second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. This one's down to third. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Popped up. Canale is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Hooks lead it 6-4. Leading off the inning, Lee Tan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Chad Henderson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Javier Ruiz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ready for another chance? Colby Trojanowski. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Ryan Benjamin. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 6-5. Leading off the inning, Ben Espinoza, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Pop high in the air. And there's your first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Alfred Falvey. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nathan Harden. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal something.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitch.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Grounded down the third baseline. Harden leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Trojanowski has it in his tracks. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Alexis Barrera. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Abercrombie is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Hooks lead it 7-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Corpus Christi, number 44, Donnell Sylvester.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willis Robinson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Willis Robinson.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Adorno comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Cedric Abercrombie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Adrian.
Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Cortez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. Barrera right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Hooks are out in front here, 7-5. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Braxton calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Maury Matthews. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The batter.
Into the box, Jack Lane. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Matthews leads off first with 1 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 3-1. Three and 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Steven Franco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ben Espinoza waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. Robinson is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now in the box, Ben Espinoza, way in front of that fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
In there, strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. The Hooks lead it 10-5. Striding in to start the ninth, Miguel Miranda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Miguel Miranda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Espinoza has a read on it, 1 away. Now at the plate, Lee Tan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Chad Henderson. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. At the plate, Colby Trojanowski, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now at the plate, Ryan Benjamin. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds. On the first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Corpus Christi Hooks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Harvey Vizcaíno gets the W on the mound. Greg Braxton was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And still a big blow to the San Antonio Missions as the Corpus Christi Hooks launch the attack at the missions. Well, tomorrow morning is game number 2 of this 4-game set with Corpus Christi. And most likely we will have another 4-game set with the visiting, or at Midland Rockhounds.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Well, this will just about do it for today, as we just wrapped up this first game of this 4-game set. The final, the Corpus Christi Hooks 10 and the San Antonio Missions 5. So this will just about do it. Everybody have a great day.